everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 4 speed build. Now this is a special speed build because, as you guys can tell, it is a collab with the wonderful SimKim. So I am doing a collab with her because she is amazing. She is a great builder. I absolutely adore her videos, and what she creates is incredible. She has a Millionaires Row series that you guys should check out. Crazy huge houses, and then she decorates them, and it's awesome. It's so cool. I found her channel through, I believe, Coffee shared one of her videos, and I just was drawn to her channel because I just liked her style that she built in, and she actually has really interesting commentary. She's very easy to listen to. She's not super obnoxious. She's very just really chill, and I like that. I like when YouTubers are chill. So it's really nice to listen to her. And I was so nervous to ask her to do a collab, but I started commenting on her videos a lot, and she was really nice, and she always responded. So I got up my little courage, and I asked her, and she of course agreed, and I was so excited. So she built this beautiful huge house that you guys see me decorating, and yeah, so I meant to have this done within a week. No, actually, I take that back. I meant to have this done within a weekend, but it took me a week, and then it took me a little bit to edit. I've been in a bit of a funk when it comes to my videos. Just this past week was really crappy for me, so this one took a little bit longer, but it took me so long to decorate because I just had to go into the debug menu. And if you guys have been watching any of my videos lately, you know that I have been going clutter crazy and just going into the debug menu, making sure everything looks lived in. And doing that when you have a huge build is very time consuming, especially when there's so many different things that I could use that's in the debug menu. There's no custom content in this at all. Well, kind of. There's a little bit of custom content in it, and I'll explain that in just a minute. So basically, this house is a pretty big, I would say, traditional home, although there is no separate dining area, as you guys just saw. But I made a family for this house, and I made a grandma, a son, an adult male, his wife, and their 4 kids? Yeah, 4 kids. So there's a teenager, a little girl, and 2 toddler boys, and there's even an extra room if you want to have another baby in there. So that's basically how I themed the house. And the room that you guys are seeing right now is the grandma. Now, I think when I was making this, the grandma was by far my favorite character that I created, or favorite sim that I created in this house, because I kind of like to do this now where when I'm building houses, I like to really think of the family I'm building it for. So I make clients kind of thing in my head that I would be building this for, and the grandma was my favorite because she is kind of like a scandalous grandma in a way. She's very hip. After her husband died, I kind of pictured her to be just living life, loving it, living it to the fullest. She has nothing to lose. And she was a very kept woman before, kind of thing. So now she's able to let loose and just be who she is. And she's in the dating scene, and she likes to party because she's a grandma, and she can because she's old and she has nothing to lose. Maybe except her life, but that's nothing to lose, right? And so you guys see me right now. I'm kind of looking for the money, the bags of money, which I found, and I kind of pictured it this really funny scenario that grandma has a stack of money sitting in the closet from her husband's insurance, her husband's life insurance and will, just kind of chilling in her closet. And so if there's any crazy eccentric or not eccentric, sorry, last minute decisions where she wants to up and travel the world, she can just grab a wad of cash and say, let's go. But the thing is this family, I pictured the mom to be very the mother of the family. So the grandma that the room I'm building right now would be her mother-in-law. And I pictured the mother to be very, like, proper and very, I won't say snobbish, but very very caring and very overprotective of her kids, and she wants what's best for her kids. So she doesn't quite approve of her mother-in-law. As you guys can see, I'm putting a hookah or a bubble blower in this, and the funniest part is I put a flower in. Now, I don't know if any of you guys ever, you know, puffed a little bit of the marijuana when you were a teenager or do now, but I did when I was a teenager, and I totally did that trick where I put a fake flower in my bong to make it look like a vase. Yeah, I did that. For those PG parents or kids listening to this, sorry, ignore everything I just said, but my parents had no idea that I did that, so there's a little tip. Ha, 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 don't do drugs, kid, those are bad. So yeah, that's basically how I pictured the grandma. She was just this fun-loving person, and the mother does not approve of her. But, you know, they don't really get along, but they keep it very, like, peaceful because of the kids, because the grandma puts up with her, the grandmother puts up with her because she loves her grandchildren to death, and she'll do anything for them. She's the one who helped them kind of buy this house with their, you know, the grandparent or her husband's, their grandfather's money kind of thing. Like, you know, she helped them, and so she lives with them. And I pictured the father to be very, like, laid back and very, he was into sports. He's very, like, athletic, very, like, likes to spend time with his daughters and his 2 little twin boys. If you guys hear the train going by, I'm so sorry. It's really loud right now, so you guys are probably gonna hear it. Of course, it goes by at this time of night. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just building the study right now, which I would picture to be, you know, for the family, but they, like, you know, they all kind of use it, but maybe, like, the mother's, like, a really, like, hard worker, and she works a lot from home, whether she's, like, a cop or, like, you know, like, an investigator, or maybe a really famous author. They would have to make a lot of money to pay the bills for this house, because it's pretty ginormous. So yeah, I pictured that, and, like, I pictured the father maybe to be, like, a teacher, like a high school teacher, or a like a sports coach kind of thing, like something in the athletic career, because he's super athletic. I do have a gym in this house. The house itself there's the main bedroom on the floor, like on the main floor for the grandma. There's a bathroom on the main floor. There's the kitchen, the living room, or family room, which you guys see me doing now. I kept the colors really, in the living room, really white and really bright and nice. I had so much fun decorating this house, although there came a point where I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is so big. This is probably why I never do huge houses. But I love it. So if you're listening to this, Kim, don't take offense to that. Your house was amazing. It was just long time to decorate. I don't know how people decorate and make everything so perfect in their houses. And it, like, oh yeah, this took me, like, you know, 4 hours. Like, what? How does it take you 4 hours? It took me like 4 days. But yeah, no, I like it. Also, there is a playroom. I made the playroom be on the, like, the main floor for the kids, so, like, you know, if mom's in the other room and the kids are, you know, hanging out in the playroom, they could do their own thing. I did make a laundry room. Now, laundry is not in the game yet, which you guys will see me building shortly, I believe. It's, like, right after the living room, I think. And yeah, so laundry is not in the game yet, but we are getting the laundry day, or I think it's laundry day pack, and everyone's so excited for it. And it was, like, the one that you can, like, vote on and stuff. I'm not really that excited because I don't really play the game. It'll be really cool to have those building options, but I'm not a big player of The Sims 4, so laundry isn't really, like, my thing. Like, I voted for, like, the off the grid option, and I think I mentioned that in previous videos. I voted for off the grid. I just thought that was a really cool option. There was also, like, a canning station option, and I forget the other one, but it was really cool. I thought they were really cool, but laundry is just the most, like, mundane one. But a lot of builders I know are going to be, are super happy. But, you know, because of the laundry room that I built, it did kind of, like, get me a little bit excited to, like, for that, because I know there's going to be tons of people making laundry rooms and all that kind of stuff. Well, I think it's coming out next year, so it's still going to be a while. But, yeah. Anyways, I am not even hitting that room yet. But this is the kids' room, like, the playroom that I did. And I wanted to keep it kind of gender neutral. Like, I didn't choose a whole lot of, like, certain type of, like, I just chose like, you know, all kinds of toys, and I tried to make it, like I said, as gender neutral as possible. I painted the walls. Well, the one wall was pink. That's something I will touch on right now, actually. This is one of KrissieYork's building challenges, and it's for people who want to do collabs. Now, what the one person does is build the house on the outside, but like leave it to the inside to decorate for the second person. However, they are to put one color of wallpaper that you cannot change, and the doors you can't change. You change the color of the doors, but you can't change the placement of the doors. And I don't know if you can add any walls. I don't think so. But yeah, so a lot of the, like, I kind of like went with the wallpaper that Kim put in her builds. But as you guys can see, and this build, sorry, and as you guys can see, I'm doing the laundry room right now. Like I said, they're not real laundry machines. However, they are pretty much a stove, a counter, lights, and a garbage bin raised up a little bit that I kind of made to look like a washing machine and a dryer. And I don't know, I think I did a pretty good job on this. I got inspiration from like, if you guys know who the Property Brothers are, I follow them on Twitter, and I got inspiration from this picture that one of them posted. I don't know if they designed that room or not, but it was literally a picture of a laundry room, and I just loved it. I thought it was really nice how it was done, so I kind of like mimicked it a little bit. And so there's like a shelf I raised up. Wow, if I could speak. I enlarged a shelf and I raised it up. I put hampers underneath, and I put like some pictures on the shelves on the top part, and I just put a bunch of clutter. Then I added just like a chair that, like, the only really thing that's usable in this house, or in this apartment, can't even talk again, in this room, is the chair. Like, you're not really getting a whole lot out of it. It's kind of a useless room, but I just thought it was really realistic and necessary for a huge house like this. I did not know what to put in there. I was gonna put in like another toddler room, but I decided to just, you know, why not do a laundry room? So I did that. I don't know, I just really like the way it turned out. It's very, I just wish it was like an archway instead of a door, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like, I know, like, some of my friends have houses where they just put like doors. They have doors in their to their laundry rooms instead of archways. So yeah, and a lot of them have bathrooms in there, but I had a pretty big bathroom on the main floor that's mostly for the grandma, and I don't really show my doing the bathrooms, but yeah. So this house obviously is going to be on the gallery. And it is going to be under Mally Max, and if you want the unfurnished version of it, I'm not sure if Kim will be uploading it to her channel, so that's just all the more reason why you have to go to check her video out for building this if you haven't already. It's super, I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen it yet because this is going out on Monday, and today is Saturday, so I've had to do this voiceover for the second time. I had it already recorded, but because I didn't get the video finished when I wanted to upload it, I have to redo this. So yeah, we're working on the teenager's bedroom. I was gonna go with what I usually go with, where I put like a classic easel in it, and I just ended up putting in a karaoke machine because I really pictured the teenager to be not really super girly, more glamorous, and maybe she like wants to be like a singer or something like that, so she wants to practice karaoke, or when her friends come over. She has a really beautiful room. I went with purples and like pinks-ish, and I don't know, I really liked how this room turned out. I wasn't sure what I was gonna go with, like I didn't know how I was gonna do it, but it turned out nicely. And one thing I will say is, if you want to get this house off the gallery, make sure you have the modded checkmarked in, like, when you're looking for stuff, because not that there's custom content in this house per se. I did get this trick from Kim, and she talks about it in her videos. If you haven't checked her channel or any of your videos out, I definitely recommend it. But she talks about this trick that Chrissy taught her. If you go into the gallery and you type in paintings, a bunch of really cool custom paintings that your Sims have like other people's Sims have made or painted or take pictures of. I'm not really too sure how it works, but like how you get them like that in pictures. I have my like theories on it, but I want to look into it because I want to make some of my own because it's so cool. Like there's all kinds of really cool pictures that you can like, they're pretty much like new pictures. I don't know, like some are paintings, some are pictures that your Sims have taken with their cameras. It's just really mint. And I went crazy. I downloaded a whole bunch of them and I use them a lot in this house. So when you guys see the pictures and the tours, the tour at the end or at the beginning, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet, you'll notice that there is a like bunch of like, looks like custom content, but it's not. So I just wanted to add that little tidbit in before I forgot about it while I am still decorating the teen's bedroom. And I love those pillows for this reason. I don't think I'll ever really use them as chairs, but unless it's like in a kid's build, but like I just love placing them at the end of the like a cot, like the end of a table or at the end of a bed or on a bed, something like that, to like add decorative feature to it. But yeah, now you guys see me doing one of the baby's rooms. So this is if you want your Sim to have another baby or they have an extra toddler that they have and they want to do. I made it a gender neutral room. That's why it's yellow and kind of blue and green and stuff. But I absolutely had I had so much fun doing this room, and I love the feature that I did with the little like changing table, because there is no changing table in the Sims 4 right now. It's just, you know, like it's whatever. So I saw someone doing this a really long time ago, adding like raising up like an ottoman and then putting it in like a kid's dresser to make it look like a change table. But I'd never seen anybody do the sink. I'm sure someone has before, but I just thought that would look really cool. Like, you know, if you want to bathe your baby and then change their, you know, like it just kind of looks really, I don't know, I just like the way that looks. Don't judge me, okay? I don't know, I really enjoyed doing this room for sure. I don't have the footage of me doing the twins bedroom, but I will be including pictures for that. It is a toddler room. It's more gender neutral, not gender neutral, gender for like a boy, but you can have a little girl in a blue room. I don't care, like I don't judge you, I don't give a crap. So but yeah, it's more blue in the little boys room, or like the little toddler boys room. I don't have it because I completely forgot to press record on my OBS or whatever, for whatever reason. But I also don't have me decorating the kid's bedroom, the little girl's bedroom. The little girl, I imagine to be a very tomboyish girl. She's very smart. She's like the brains of the family. She's into like science projects. I put a little science lab in her room, and I put more like little projects and stuff like that from the debug menu, like the completed parenthood projects that you can do. I put those in there. And yeah, like I said, there'll be tons of pictures. I made it pretty gender neutral though, so you can have a boy or a girl in that room. It doesn't really matter. I think there's some pinks and stuff in there, but it's really cool. I really like the way I decorated. I took some tips and tricks that I saw people doing before, and I just kind of thought it would look really cool. I've been watching so many videos on YouTube, like simming house build videos for The Sims 4 on YouTube lately, that I just get so much inspiration from everybody in the community. It's so amazing. I don't know, I love it. Like that little thing right there, I forget who I saw doing it, but I've seen people join those two together, and I was like, oh, that's a really cool idea. Like I want to totally try that. I know you can do it with countertops, but yeah. So I've been talking a lot. I actually have no idea how much time I have left here. The video is 22 minutes and I am at 18 minutes so far. Okay, I have still some time to talk. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a really quick drink for it. That was kind of pointless. I didn't get anything. There was no water in there. Oops. But anyways, I have been doing school lately, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I only had one video upload last week. It was my first of, I think, maybe 3 or 4 videos of me doing my Charmed Create a Sim series. I really am like stoked about that, because I'm gonna do all the main characters from Charmed and then a few of the side characters, and then I'm gonna build the Halliwell Manor. Now if you guys don't know what Charmed is, it's totally fine. It's just a really cool show from the 90s and early 2000s. It's about witches, and I'm really amped on it because it's gonna be so much fun to do. I did the males, and I'm not gonna tell you which males, you guys have to see that on Wednesday, but I did that. And I also have my dorm room recorded for this Friday, and I not sure how I feel about it. I like it. It's really cute. I haven't done the voiceover for it yet, so there's that has to be done. But I'm really excited about it. I don't know. It's the first day of fall was this weekend. We'll just leave that as a little bit of a hint. So it's pretty obvious what it's going to be just with that hint. But yeah, I hope you guys are had a wonderful weekend. There's still one day left of it for me right now, but when you guys are watching it, it'll be Monday. I ended up going to Manitoulin Island, which is like an island. If you haven't heard of it, it's in Canada, and it's just this island that's like close to where I live, and it's like really cool. We went to this really beautiful waterfall, and I went with my boyfriend and his brother and his brother's girlfriend, and it was just really fun. We drove there. It's like about a 2 or 3 hour drive from where I live, and we just kind of went there for the day. We went to like a really cool old school kind of like candy shop, and we went to a chocolate shop, and I got rock candy at the chocolate shop because they didn't have any at the candy shop, and it was awesome. I love rock candy. It's so good. It's so bad for me, but it's so tasty. And then we also just kind of drove around. There really wasn't any restaurants that we wanted to eat at on the island, which is really unfortunate. So we just kind of like drove home after. We went to like the waterfall and the little walk and trail that we went on. It was really fun. I absolutely love going out with, like, I call them kind of like my in-laws because they're kind of pretty much. I've known my boyfriend's brother since we were like 16. Well, he was like 14 actually. So yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's really awesome, like, when you know people for a really long time. And I knew his girlfriend back when we were like, me and her were like 13 years old. So that was my weekend. I had a lot of fun. And then tomorrow, which is Sunday for me, I have one of my best friends from out of town is coming over for a barbecue. So I'm really excited about that. Should be fun. Good way to start my week. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. What you guys get up to? How's your Monday looking? Mine, you guys, I'm probably in class right now, trying not to fall asleep. Or I could be at the gym while waiting for my other class to start, because I get off class at 8 o'clock on Mondays. So yeah, shoot me. But, you know, I can't complain too much because I signed up for college. This is what I get. Anyways, so I am coming to the end of the video, so this is probably a good time to do my outro. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Don't forget to check out Kim's video building this, and Kim's video, or Kim's channel. I will leave both those links in the description below. If you guys want to check it out, I highly recommend it. It's absolutely awesome, her channel. So subscribe to her, and subscribe to me if you want, and go follow me on Twitter if you want, and all that fun social media stuff, because it's all down in the description below. Let me know what you think of this, and sorry if the commentary is really jumbled and quick, and I'm just on a roll right now. I'm on a roll. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Bye guys, thanks for watching.